Hi folks, I'm here with my good friends Blaine and Patti Carter, avid bird dog people, trainers, and avid upland bird hunters, including of course our ruffed grouse here in New England. And we just like to discuss a little bit about a trend. Well, I guess you can't call it a trend. It's been a historical habit here in the North Country, and that is the lack of fair chase on the ruffed grouse. And I think that this past year, with the big numbers of birds we had, it was probably the worst that I've ever seen it. And Blaine, would you like to comment a little bit about fair chase and the ruffed grouse?
Yeah, the ruffed grouse to me is a magnificent bird. And I had the fortune too of watching, I was up north just as well as you, and watching people driving down the road, shooting them off the road. And there'd be actually, in some of those vehicles were these dogs, may it be a lab or springer, it didn't matter what kind of a breed. And for people not to want to utilize that dog in a fair chase manner, it's one thing to aim at a bird standing still in a road or sitting on a branch, but to take on that bird with your own animal and not utilize that experience and miss at the joy of, okay, I took on your challenge, you flew, you did what you needed to do, and I got you. It's just to miss that. I just
so
don't
rewarding.
get it.
So rewarding
when
you've got a dog and you do it with your dog, and it just means so much more. You know, I'm going to add to that a little bit. If you don't have a dog, you still don't have to just shoot road pot them. You don't have to do that. You can walk the road and get flushes and shoot them on the wing, fair chase. I've seen a lot of people, in fact, up in the North Country last year. I ran into a father-son that were doing that, and to me, that was fine. They were walking the road, they were flushing birds, they each had a bird. But, you know, to shoot the bird just standing there looking at you, there's no fair chase in that. And for the king of game birds, that's a tough way to do it.
Well, you know, I'm a Mainer, and I grew up with that. And to be honest with you, I've experienced it myself. I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say I've not done it. I have done it.
Yeah.
But I can tell you right now, if you're driving down the road and you saw a grouse in the run, and I'll speak from it from a Mainer who has done it. Out of all the birds that I might have done it with, the one that would mean more to me than anything was me getting out of that truck, loading my gun, sneaking up. That bird flew off, and then I made my shot.
Yeah.
That's fair chase, even.
That's fair chase. Sure it is.
That's fair chase.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, if you can shoot 4 of those a day, God bless you. But I'll tell you what, you are going to have a story to tell all your friends, because most of them that shot in the road isn't a real big story, but shooting them on the wing is a big story as far as I'm concerned.
It sure
and I think the folks that hunt with us over the years, I felt that we were a contributing factor. I get all emotional about these birds. We were a contributing factor to the fact that they started respecting the bird.
Exactly.
It's like we hunted with a guy this year who shot his first limit of grouse all on the wing. And he couldn't help but say that. He was so proud. And a woodcock too. And he had a double limit of birds. All, I mean, not to shoot with, I guess probably somebody does that too. But those birds are so amazing, and you know, there's the skill to evade you is huge.
Exactly.
But you're not giving them that chance.
Right.
And think of it. I mean, we as humans, we're stealing their habitat. We're not really respecting them in a sense, right? I guess one of the old adages, how do you tell me if I shot it off the road or I shot it? Is there a difference? Well, yeah, there is a difference.
Yeah.
The difference is at the dinner table when you told them how you got it.
The story.
Yeah.
The story.
Yeah.
The story.
Good point. Good
and we've
point.
all driven up, you know, behind somebody in the truck. And what really is sad to me is, you know, they throw it in the back of the truck, or they throw it in the back of the car. They don't look. They don't know if it's a male or female. They don't immature, where they shot it or what. They don't gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just the emotional attachment to these birds that they're missing.
I agree, and I appreciate your input on this. It's become, I think, as Blaine, as you get older, you want to enjoy all of it, the entire process, and certainly fair chase helps you appreciate the game more. And I would love to see more people, and I would love to see the younger folks just coming into the sport learn fair chase. And I think that might be happening a little more.
I think it is.
Yeah,
I think it
yeah.
is.
I think when we start talking about it, it's the old adage is when you first start hunting, how many can I get?
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. Well, go out, crop your birds. Go out and walk their habitat. Learn where you can most produce them. It teaches you a lot about them.
Yeah,
and
sure. Yeah.
I just think there's a whole. I know you aren't going to change the law, and you're probably not going to change the mindset of.
But it's that little person on your shoulder.
But
Yeah.
I think little
Good
by
person.
little by little, if
I agree.
people could feel the experience we have,
Yeah.
amazing.
And we
I
take
agree.
them hunting, and that's the best thing.
Sure.
Over these wonderful German Shorthairs.
Yeah.
Over everybody else's wonderful dogs.
But we've made efforts at trying to explain it. I've even talked to your local boys that have been around a while.
Yeah.
Some may be guides, some may not be, and even the guides are now getting, rather than the importance of getting every bird killed, is bring on that fair chase amendment, and then go out there and. Now they're spending less time on the roads and more time in the woods, and the experience is growing. The people are getting it. My best experience was this guy from California, and I kind of hung around some roads. He was an older gentleman. I was a younger guide at the time. And he says, "Young man, I've been walking for a whole year to get ready for this hunt. I think you've been coddling me. I want you to take me hunting like you would go hunting." After we got done, he was a tired camper, and we did maybe not shot as many birds as we had if we'd been closer to some of these roads. But he was so tickled with the fact that this is hunting. This is it.
It wasn't shooting; it was hunting.
It was hunting.
Right.
And he really,
That's
he
it.
really,
Oh, that's exactly it.
he got the bite.
Right. Good. Listen, folks, I really appreciate it. It's a topic I've wanted to discuss with you for quite some time, and I appreciate your input. And let's hope that our little contribution here
Right.
gives us more fair chase in the woods.
And just keep talking.
Yes, you guys keep talking.
Thank you,
Thank
Paul.
you.